Hello and welcome back to Captain of Industry. So, maintenance is ticking up. That's looking good. That's looking good. We've got some vehicle pollution being researched. Last time we did a little bit of finagling with dumping stuff and going over here as well. And they're also building this bridge here, which is getting there. I feel like we might want to get rid of this rock and replace it with dirt, and we also probably want to shave off a little bit of land here. If we think about putting farms up here, I think we want to do that. I mean, we were thinking about putting farms up here so we could look at getting medical supplies on the go. So get some corn farms up to get some what is it, alcohol of some form from the corn mash, something like that. I'm not overly sure. Everything else is looking okay. We've got a few houses left. This is paused because we've got oodles and noodles of workers. We've got oodles and noodles of workers, however, because all of this is paused. So let's start unpausing the non-nuclear reactor bits and get that going at least, so we can start working on getting this back up to here-ish. But we do also have 40 in here, so that's not the end of the world. Well, we have 28 in there at the moment, but still. We think we have solved all the problems with all the pipes over here. Something that David pointed out, actually, in the comments of the the most recent video. I was talking before about the uranium mine having a set amount it can store, which is actually less than the ship can do. He said if you upgrade the uranium mine, you don't actually have to upgrade its production level, so it will have the increased workers and unity and everything, but it will still increase the stored product amount. So I think we're going to do that. So let's get that going. Let's get the ship loading up with those parts for the uranium mine. We can get that going. We probably need to move this as well at some point today. That would be useful. We could always just get that being built. We don't need that. Do I want it over there, or do I want it... Can I build this one over here? Or because it's bigger, it won't fit, whereas we could build one of those over there. Mildly annoying. We could always move it back to here, possibly, although that bridge might be in the way. No, we could move it over here. Which means we wouldn't be able to put another one of those there. But it could always be a temporary thing, couldn't it? Let's get that unpaused. Obviously, we don't have enough to build that right away, but that's absolutely fine. We've got trucks struggling to find destinations they can reach. Maybe it's one of these trucks under here. Oh, there we go, it's this one. What are you trying to reach? These bits down here. We'll do the bits at the top first. Okay, that's obviously confusing them. Let's just get rid of this bit for now. And just focus on the top bit. You should be able to reach that bit, yeah? That's looking okay. That's looking okay. Okay, trucks are extremely busy. We could do with some more trucks. That's going to hammer our other bits. I might wait for this to actually get filled up before then. Let's have a quick look over here. Yeah, this has gone down to about 1.1 and we're producing 1.4. So it should be okay, but let's just let that get up to 1,000 before we start doing anything too silly. I noticed that copper is extremely low. That is because we're making all electronics parts in the world. I think we have enough copper. And if we enabled another one, we'd have to get another mixer on the go, which would be this belt here, which currently has nothing going into it because it's going into a balancer, which is taking it up to this one as well. That being said, I was going to say we don't have a lot of iron ore. We have loads of iron ore. We don't have much copper. Are you guys not mining copper? Follow-up question, why aren't you mining copper? We have oodles of copper just here. So go and do that. Let's have a look at your area. Yeah, let's move your area up to like here. I think that was the problem there, and then once you finish that bit we can get you coming down here. This is a problem, we need to get that sorted quite soon. I might get another mega excavator built. Do we need another one over there? Should we just do a standard excavator and some standard trucks, because I don't think the standard ones can go into the mega ones, and we'll queue up a couple of hauler trucks as well. Let's do that. I think that makes sense. Shall we unity this? Yes, we've got loads of unity. Excellent. We have a low supply of steel all of a sudden. Although all of your belts are full, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's probably because we've just spent 400 construction parts here. So it's taken all the steel to go out over there. I might want to think about putting like a balancer in here to go over to these ones. Just to make sure it actually focuses on these, because we now have low mechanical parts. Although they are all full there, so it should be okay. And these belts are all full-ish. You're not quite full, because you're taking them for lab research. Well, let's keep an eye on it. I'll say that's not full, but that's vehicle parts. We don't really care about that as much. Okay. Copper is a concern. Have you guys moved over to doing actual copper? You are both prioritizing copper, so you should be okay. And it looks like the trucks have got lots of copper in them. And we've got copper on the belt at the moment. Just not a lot coming into the... yeah. Fits and starts again, isn't it? Fits and starts again. Okay. Well, hopefully that will resolve that issue somewhat. You are in the process of building that excavator, so that should be fine. So let's come up here and let's think about what we're going to do here. So I want a lot of this flattened. We're going to have to move this water pipe. That's a given. Let's get rid of this because that's going to confuse them. That's got rid of the tree planting. That's sort of annoying. So if we do that, and then over here, I want you to put in, that's fine, a little ramp that goes down one, and then flatten, and then we want to start flattening, well, not flattening, we want to start digging out all of this. And then we're going to actually look at putting dirt specifically down here. We just come all the way down here. That's all going to have to be done. That's going to have to all be done. As well as this bit, and this bit. Also this bit here. I don't know if we're going to need this space for farms. But yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? I think we're going to need that bit as well. I don't know, like, how finicky the farms are. Like, do they see a single piece of rock and are like, nope, you have messed this up, my friend. Let's just do that, and we can get rid of most of that. We can get rid of that. We can get rid of that, and probably that one, and these ones, and this one, and this one. And then we need this. And probably that one as well. I think they're all flat. I had a little moment of hesitation there where I thought one of them had maybe come in at a silly angle. And then let's just carry this on over here, I guess. Get rid of those two, add that one, and add those, and get rid of that. So that should be everything we need over here. Let's go and get our flattenator team. We've got reduced pollution, that's useful. And then let's move this. What do I want? Get rid of that. Rectangle, let's do this bit first. And I'm not going to worry about the dirt yet, but let's get that done. And then after that, we can move this water pipe somewhere. We now have a low supply. Fluid storage making... Oh, okay. I feel like we've done this before. So let's just pop that one there. Unity that. Delete that one. Yeah, low electronics. We're still pumping out lots of electronics. We're just not quite getting enough copper in at the moment. I'm assuming we have that excavator now, though. So let's come over here, give you another excavator and another 3 trucks. And that should help. That should help. Not seeing a lot of copper in the old buckets at the moment, but I'm sure it'll get there. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. I'm sure. I have absolute confidence in that. We've just got back up to 100% then. This is, however, going down. Do we have more? And it's very hard to tell there, isn't it? No, we're able to produce more than we are using, so that should be fine. These guys are digging out all sorts of little bits. That's almost done. There's just these little finicky bits around we need to deal with. The coal mine, then we need to come down another layer over here. So let's do that. If we get rid of this and this, come down here. It looks like there's a little smidgen there as well. Not that. Come down over there. Okay, and then there's a little tiny fraction there as well. I think all of this is empty. There's there's tiny little bits there, but I'm probably not going to worry about those. I think we'll just ignore those bits. So if we can do this bit, and maybe this bit just because we can. It's a little bit silly. I think that's doing what I want it to do. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I think we're trying to dig just a little divot in there. That's fine. Couldn't store all the tree saplings after harvest. That's, I mean, we're okay for wood. We're okay for wood, so I'm not too concerned about that. Do we have our... Where's our flattenator team? They should be over here. We don't have anyone... Oh, that's the wrong flattenator. Okay, that's the flattenator. We want you to come over here. You are currently digging this out, but that's fine. You can be repurposed. You come over here. I mean, you have done great work there. You've done great work. I'm very proud of you. It's time to move you, though. Okay. Copper is still not looking great, but it's getting there. We still have a fair amount of copper in here. A fair amount. It's not a massive rush. But it's going to start depleting soon. So we do need to start thinking about getting this copper mine up and running. So let's do this as a bit of a reminder for that. We're going to need this over here somewhere. Let's put it out of the way of all of this. That's going to go there. You are going to be copper new. Let's get this all done so we are ready. You don't want coal. We want you to be copper. Copper is going to go there and there and there and there. And then you are going to be copper, and you are going to be copper. So that should be that sorted. I don't want anything assigned to this, because we've got trucks coming over there for absolutely no reason. Let's stop that. You are going to go and help clear these trees. I mean, again, this is already looking good over here. It's already looking good. Okay, copper. I'd love to see copper building up in the buckets, ideally. But we're keeping up for the minute, which I guess is all we can really ask. Let's get this pipe moved. Oh, did they finish loading up all the construction parts? Yes, go. Says you've got them all. So why aren't you available to go? You've got 440 construction parts, you're fully repaired, and you've got diesel. Oh, you don't have any crew. That'll be why. That'll be why. Off you go. Go have fun. Should we have another go at the at this? So if we unpause all of that and we unpause this, and we'll see if this immediately breaks. Oh yeah, and that. Okay, so temperature's coming up. Power levels up. It's got water. It's got uranium rods. We're already burning off all the excess water we didn't need. This should all be fine now, I think. So it's burnt at least one lot. Ship delivered cargo to uranium mine. That's wonderful. Let's have a quick look at that. Yes, this now has 4,000 stored capacity, but it's still only producing 72, which is pretty much all we need. I don't think there's any point in the ship being out there, so let's send you home. Excellent. You're bringing in all the uranium you could possibly need. It is all filled with uranium at the moment. That is exactly what we want to see. We're okay with that. We're fine with that. You're still bringing in as much oil as possible. You can be deleted. You've been there for 50 years, and I've probably not thought about you for a while. Get rid of that and get rid of that. So we should see these stopping. Yep, they all look like they're stopping. Still got a lot of... Well, that's just about to finish up. So these should be finishing soon as well. Or not. It's fine, whatever. Seeing a little bit of spinning going on. I'm not sure they should be. We'll give it a little while, and once we're happy that this is running, which it all seems to be, it all seems okay. This seems okay. This seems okay. We are full of steam. But if that fills up, that's not a problem, right? It's getting close to an overheat temperature. But we've got full water here, so I think it must just run very close to full temperature. And that's fine. Okay. Trucks are very busy, but we should be building... Oh, we've already built some more. Let's build some more haul trucks. And just destroy our rubber resources and everything even more than they already were. Fuel gas is still completely empty, which I'm a little surprised at. I thought we would have more fuel gas in the system. I didn't change this priority at any point, did I? I want the balancer. Nope, that should still be fine. Okay. Again, I wonder if we're at the point where we need to start thinking about upgrading this and doing another load. Getting some more oil in from somewhere else. Hold on, why are none of you processing? Oh, you're because you're full medium oil. You're because you're full light oil. You because you're full of naphtha. Well, that genuinely shouldn't be possible. So naphtha comes in here, goes into this pipe, which goes into this pipe, which goes along here, goes along here, goes along here, gets processed a little bit here, but not a lot, not a lot. We're only taking out 24 at a time, which is fine. And then it comes out here as a non-priority. This goes up here, which then takes a feed out to come into these. And then you come down here. into this balancer where you prioritize output to this, which goes into the plastic production, which is fine. And then the excess goes into this pipe. Oh, we're just literally full of naphtha. Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. We're literally just full of naphtha, and we're not going to burn a lot of excess naphtha now because we don't need all that much steam. But if we can't use that naphtha, then we're in trouble. So let's get this running as well. So now we should be able to use all of the naphtha that comes out of these in these two, one of which is going to make fuel gas, one of which is going to make diesel and fuel gas. Okay. That should be fine. That should keep that all running. Okay. In the meantime, you're all just digging up dirt. You're all just digging up dirt. I mean, one of them, I haven't set the priority on to get copper. Which must be you. Which is fine. But get the copper. There is copper to be dug. Yet you refuse to dig it. Like, I don't get why you guys are not digging up copper. So let's come over here and we will also start saying they can start coming over here. Start digging up this area. Should they feel the need, let's just get that in line, because otherwise that's going to wind me up. There we go. Okay, so you should have copper to be dug up now. Because, yeah, there's still no copper in the buckets, and we have very little copper coming down here, and we actually have no copper getting produced down here. We're also out of housing. So let's unpause, upgrade, and Unity U, if we can. Don't think we can because we've got no electronics. That's fine. I'm going to cancel that for the moment. Let's not upgrade you, seeing as you're going to need electronics. I wonder if we need to start thinking about getting the other copper mine up and running now then. Let's unpause all of that. Let's get you... Nope. Let's get you... I don't know exactly where the copper is, just everywhere. So if we just go for like here and bring this down here and here, put a mining designation on, starting here, and just say, come up into there. Just, once again, just go crazy. Just go crazy with it. Just do whatever you need to do. Tree planter's fine. That's less fine. How much of this can I Unity? Everything but the ore sorter. Everything but the important part, because that needs construction parts too and steel, both of which I think we are struggling with a little bit. Steel's building up a little bit. So we're building more haul trucks. I'm going to cancel those. I'm going to get another mega excavator, which is taking construction parts and steel. Excellent, excellent. That's fine. I mean, it's vehicle construction parts, not construction parts, construction parts. This isn't running because you don't have electronics, so we're not making any construction parts at the moment. We don't have any electronics because we don't have any copper. We don't have any copper because we're not digging up and not... Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I mean, they're getting there with this. How many excavators do we have? 3? That's not the most important. They're okay. There's 3 there. There's 2 over here now, but I don't know if we really need to. There are 2 over here. There are 3 doing limestone. Do we need 3 doing limestone? Possibly not. Let's take 1 off of limestone. Let's leave those ones on sand. That's doing fine. You've only got 2. Let's take a smaller one off of here as well. Because you've got 2 mega excavators plus the other ones. And then let's come over here and add those and 4 trucks onto there. And when this next mega excavator is done, we'll add that over there as well and give it a couple of haul trucks. We do need a couple more haul trucks added onto the end. Trucks are extremely busy. Well, they would be. They would be. This is all still burning. That's fine. They have now built this. I'm going to make this the primary. And then we are going to delete this one. Although it is absolutely filled with stuff. Has a ship assigned. It shouldn't do. Because it's going over there. There we go. Now you're gone. I'm guessing all the stuff will just immediately go over there. Although it's just unloaded all of its stuff. It's not going to get rid of it. Yeah, okay. Do that. Whoop. Excellent. So you've probably just been overloaded with stuff again. That's fine. That's fine. I want you to try to keep it empty if you can. We don't have any diesel over here. And that was fed automatically beforehand. So we're probably going to have to change that and give this its own little bucket again. Which isn't ideal, but needs must. Let's Unity that if we can. I mean, trucks are extremely busy, but they're all just sat there. They're all just sat there waiting. It is running a little slow, the game, today. I'm not sure why, so apologies if you are seeing the same frame drops that I am. We have trucks over here. I mean, for now, any of the trucks that pick up stuff are going to send it absolutely miles away. Because you need to be told to do copper. There's one there and there's one there. You are also going to be told to do copper. And you, the new mega excavator has been built. You are also going to be, I accidentally typed SA. You're going to be copper and you're going to come down here. One of you and a couple of haul trucks. Yeah, for now they're probably going to be going like absolutely miles away. Like the trucks are just going to drive wherever they can, probably all the way over here to dump stuff, which isn't amazing, but still. It will hopefully get some more copper in the system because we are out of maintenance. We do have a fair bit of copper coming in at the moment. No compatible plant for mixed cargo. You've got dirt, you've got copper, you've got rock. Take it over here. Dirt, copper, rock. It's because that has those export routes on, doesn't it? So if I take that, or if I just give it another one for the moment and say you can also go all the way over there. And then we have to remember to take that off. Otherwise it's going to get silly. Alright, nope, that's not the other excavator. Where is the other excavator? Surely that should be here by now. Oh, it's on its way. And then you are very slowly making your way across there, but you will not be able to get there because you can't get under this belt. Although you haven't yet complained that you can't get under that belt. Oh, because you're going to drive around. That's fine, that works. No compatible sorting plant for cargo. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, if I give that... Okay. I think because I've given that an export route, this is probably defaulted to saying only accept. No, because that would be there. Let's just, rather than doing that then, let's just take all of that off. We should sort that. which should sort that. Yes, thank you. And right now, we're obviously not belting the copper all the way over there, but we might need to at some point. We have the haul trucks over there, so that's good. You're there. You're going to start doing stuff. The other mega excavator is up here. He's on his way. That's good. These guys are busy digging up this. It doesn't matter that there's more rock underneath because we'll dump dirt over the top. So we are going to need... You're struggling to find a destination you can reach. Why? Where are you trying to reach? That. Oh, okay. I sort of see what you're doing. Don't think there's any coal in there, so don't worry about it. There's this tiny little smidgen of coal left here. Let's go down again. Yep, no, it's done something weird. Why are you doing something weird? Dunno. That's better. And then we can finally start filling this in. I'm not going to worry about that bit, I don't think. I think they haven't even dug that bit yet. They haven't even dug that bit yet. Is that because I gave it a dumping designation rather than a... I think I did. Yeah, no, I did. There we go. Now they'll do that. And then I think we're going to need to start... I don't really know how the split dumping works. I suppose we just take dirt off of all of the towers. And then we have a specific tower set up to dump dirt. So we're going to need to put that somewhere. I'm going to put that... down here. This is going to be our dirt dumperooner. And you are just going to dump dirt. That's all you're going to do. And then I think I give you a specific area, which will be up here. And then when I tell that to fill that in, I think that will only put dirt there. I think. Doesn't need an import and export route. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. That's the simple answer. I don't think we have to give it any specific trucks. We have another medical thing ongoing. Excellent. We have no radiation though, which is nice. Our vehicle pollution should have gone down because we researched another tier of that. So that's nice. And we're already up to 36 minutes. But our maintenance is going up, so that's good. We're still waiting for this to be built, but that is very nearly there. We just need 2 more steel, which I can do that with. So once that's done, I can tell this that you now have an export route to here, 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 and here. So now the trucks assigned to that one will only go to these resources rather than driving. Well, you were going to bring the steel over, I think, rather than driving a million miles away. You should all be being told to keep empty, which is fine. And you are all starting to actually dig up. You've come over to pick stuff up. I don't know what you were doing over there. You seem to have no purpose. Coal control tower has nothing to mine. Oh, there's a little tiny bit left there. How bothered are we by that? If we just do that. So it looks like it's at an angle. Uh-huh. Didn't do it. That's fine. Don't do that. Flat at 13. Flat. Nope. Why will it not just? It's because it's done it all at an angle there for some reason. Ah. Fine. Just do that. I don't really care. But we're very nearly done there. And then we're going to dump all of this. And it's going to be great. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. We can start doing more over here as well. It'd be nice if this was all dirt. I'm not digging it all up now, though. That's a problem for another time. You've got a whole bunch of wood and you just sat there for some reason. I do not know why you were sat there with wood, but you do you, my friend. We don't have a lot of housing left. We also don't have a lot of electronics, I'm guessing. Not really. So let's just unpause that one for the moment as well. This all looks like it's ticking over nicely. So I'm going to come over here. Nope, too far. Way too far. And I'm going to pause all of those now. Which will, one, give us some workers back, and two, just stop them from running. Even though they're given a lower power priority, I don't really trust it. I think they still do try and kick in for unknown reasons every now and then. Okay. This is all running. That's all running, yep. We have used up all of the naphtha pretty much, because we are once again in the situation where we are taking all the naphtha from this and burning it here, and none of it is getting stored up for that. I don't really know how we can solve that problem. It's just a problem. You have done that and it looks pretty empty. Pause the game. I can see there's tiny little fractions dotted around, but I'm not overly fussed. I think it's time for us to delete this. To come over here and say we are now going to go into flat mode. And we are going to get rid of that. Before it confuses anything, we're going to get rid of all of that. We're going to get rid of all of that. And we are going to fill in this whole thing. I pressed the wrong one. It's my bad. This whole thing. It's going to take 500 years. But that is officially the end of our coal mine. That's exciting. I'm going to give... oh, did I not delete the coal mine bit? I did, but it's taken its time. So that's going to free up all the trucks and all of those. So I'm going to give this one an extra excavator and an extra couple of trucks, because I want to try and get that one done sooner rather than later. This nearby copper mine, I'm also going to give another one and another couple of trucks. Do you need that many trucks? I'm going to give you 10. And then I think I'm going to give the... Well, let's have a look over here. Yep, no, that's doing fine. I'm going to give the flattenator the additional 2 with another 4 trucks for you. Oh! Exciting times, exciting times. And he has already started dumping into this mine. Do we want to make this dumped at level 3? It is right up in the middle of the... Yeah, no, I think we do. I think we're immediately going to cancel it. We're going to cancel all of that. And that's fine. And actually, we're going to come in here at level 3. And it's going to do that annoying thing where it never actually just wants to do what I want it to. I want everything to be level 3. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to go down to level 3, and I'm going to say do all of this. That looks fine. If I go off here, it does something weird. Do 3. Do 3. Let's get rid of that bit. do 3. I mean, that's probably enough for them to be getting started with, right? So if you fill it all into level 3, and then I can dirt the top of it. Because we're going to take the dirt off of the other ones at some point soon. In fact, we can possibly start thinking about doing that. If I do it now, we're just going to fill it with dirt. That's the problem. I need more places to dump dirt first. Otherwise, we're going to have dirt backing up all over the place. Nope. There. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. I can't believe we've got our first mine done. And we're starting to fill it in. That is huge. That is huge. We are going to have this annoying bit of rock here now. That is a little bit frustrating. I don't know if I want to take dirt off all the dumping of the other things. I don't know. How does the dumping work when they take it from... Is there like a global dump? Because if it's assigned to mine towers, fine. Like here. So you're told you can dump dirt. So you trucks can dump dirt here if you want. How do I say don't dump dirt from like these buckets? Perhaps if I set up a specific dumper, other dumperuna, and you do rock and slag, and you don't do dirt, and you don't do dirt, and you tell me if you fill up with rock, because that's just what the other ones are set to. Oh, and waste. I suppose I'm not going to add waste on. So if we do that, and then we tell this one to dump somewhere specifically, like here, does having an area where it is supposed to be dumping then overwrite other mechanics? I'm not going to do it now in case it starts messing with stuff. I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. Oh, these guys can just take their stuff down here. Oh, they can't because they are they're told that only this one can put in these buckets. This bucket. I could tell it to not accept assigned only, but I kind of want it to accept assigned only. Those are the other two diggers going off to put stuff over there. That's fine. Not enough maintenance again. Because mechanical parts now? Honestly, this is a constant back and forth of trying to deal with all this. But we have plenty of stuff on the belts. These are both full. I think it's just because we're making a lot of construction parts. Where else does steel go? Vehicle parts, construction parts. Yeah, I am going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to unity that. I'm going to get a flat balancer, which I'm going to put in here. I'm going to get a Mark II belt to connect it there. I'm going to get a Mark I belt to connect it there. And then I'm going to get a Mark II belt to connect that to there. And then I'm going to say, you are the priority out. I'm going to unity all of that. We always want steel coming down here before it does anything else. How much steel do you use? 24, so that Mark I belt there should be fine, because that's 60, and that only needs to go to 48. Right. That will hopefully sort that out. Mechanical parts-wise, 24, 24, 24, 24, 18. So let's say we need 3, 4 dedicated to those. That should be fine. Obviously the mechanical parts are also going to other places. this end is fine. This end, they do also go somewhere over here to the lab part, is that? Yeah, the lab part's Mark 1. So it's going to slow down the research doing that, but we're not we are researching stuff. No available place to dump products. Which is coming off and on, and it can't decide whether it's a thing or not. There are so many places to dump products, it's ridiculous. Is it because of these? If I just delete these for the moment. You've got rock and you've got dirt. So you need to go to one of these. You're full of limestone, but you're not full of dirt and rock. So that should be fine. What I might do then is say the flattenator can export to here or here or to here or here. No compatible plant for mixed cargo. Limestone and dirt. Something very weird is going on. That's probably what that was. Truck is struggling to find a destination it can reach. I mean, you're not. You've got that there to fill in. You've got this to fill in. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, no, you just dug yourselves into a hole. I see what's happened here. I see what's happening here. You have managed to somehow... I put a ramp up here for you to do, and you've just ignored that ramp, have you? Oh no, you have ramped down, and then you, for whatever reason, whatever insane reason. What is even going on there? You've ended up coming... Okay, so if we just join these together... Are they going to be able to dig enough of that out to get the trucks out? No. So we need to recover all of these, I think. Which is a pain because they've got then miles to drive back. But it is what it is. Not a lot we can do about it. Okay. No available place to dump products is a flat out lie. You're not telling me that lie anymore. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. But it's fine, that should have sorted it. Still have low mechanical parts, but that should be being fixed. Where are we mechanical parts wise? And we're just using them as fast as we're chucking them out, but that's just because we're making other things. Do I need to make more mechanical parts? Right, so you are using 3 of them, so we've got 48 mechanical parts. You are using 18 of them, so we've got 30 mechanical parts. Mechanical parts also go into these 2, which use another 24 mechanical parts. Yeah, okay, so we are well oversubscribed with mechanical parts. That's not including these bits. They use 12 steel each. These make 24. Steel, I would not say is particularly building up, but we probably do need at least 1 more of these. Oh, I needed to sneeze. And yes, we are going to have to upgrade some of these belts here. Let's unity that. Let's upgrade that belt. Let's upgrade that belt. So we now have 6. So 3 of these are being taken up purely with the mechanical parts. But I think we could probably get away with, if we get rid of that and we take this up here instead. Let's build this, 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 and this, and that, which is a separate build for some reason. Because that's got enough oxygen to do that one as well, so that's going to give us a little bit more steel. And we should have enough iron ore coming in to manage that. Do we have enough coal? Oh, we should have enough coal, yeah, because that's being belted in as well now, yep. So all the coal buckets, all the coal buckets are looking lovely and fine. So that should help that. Do we need more mechanical parts? Bearing in mind that these do 24 each as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus this one, plus those. So that's 32 and 40, 50. I think we need another one, don't we? I feel like we need another one. I'm gonna build another one. And then we need to upgrade that belt. And we need to upgrade that belt. And then do we need to upgrade any of these? I don't know. Let's just keep a little eye on it. No, it seems like it's fine. Okay. So that's even more mechanical parts. And that's all because we'll just be making loads and loads of vehicle parts. But let's see how that goes. We are still very busy. Let's build another couple of these and a couple of these and another one of those and another one of those, which is just going to hammer the mechanical parts even more than before. This is already starting to look fantastic. Guys, you are absolute legends. I probably will dig this up because that will greatly annoy me otherwise. Up here, they are doing just amazing work. Just trying to check the edges to see if there's any hints of rock poking through, but I think we're okay. They are doing that bit there. Okay, struggling to find a destination it can reach. Where are you trying to reach? All the way over there? Don't. Is that problem solved, mate? Is that problem solved? I wonder if I should have focused them on there. I don't know. I don't know. How is this doing? That one's doing great. How's this doing? It's ticking down. It's ticking down. So I think we do need to think about getting the next... next one of these going, which is going to use vehicle parts. Because we're going to use a contract for it. And if we can get that up and running, we'll think about getting rid of, or building this out a bit, so we can just have more, well, more fuel gas, because I'm slightly concerned that there's not a lot of fuel gas in the system. And there's a little bit in there, but there's not a lot. And it's only going to really give us more hydrogen, but I think it would be nice to have that. So let's start thinking about that. So where can this go? This can go about here. You are going to be oil again. I want you to be a contract, I think. And it was vehicle parts for oil. Because I don't have food packages, I don't have gold, and I don't have consumer electronics. So it's going to cost 12 Unity to establish the contract, but we've got loads of Unity, that's fine. And we also want to make this an 8 module contract. So it still costs 12 Unity. We now need 187 vehicle parts, but we've got that many vehicle parts. So let's do that. Did that not work? It did. Okay, so I've made the contract and I need to assign the contract. So vehicle parts to crude oil. Okay. But I don't think we have another ship. So if we come over here, we could take the coal one away. So we don't necessarily need this one. I don't know how to do that. Like, you have nothing on you, so why would you even be there? Oh, you can select different fuels there. You can select heavy oil as a fuel. Oh, interesting. Not that we have any heavy oil, but interesting. How do I get you off? How do I say don't do this? I guess just delete it? Okay, I don't know. And where do the vehicle parts go in? So you're all part of the same contract. Great. How I don't understand how this works. Is there something else I can build there to have like an input thing? Logistics, cargo docks. No, it's just like loose in unit. If I build a unit module? Oh, that is two-way. So do I have to build a large unit module? So you are also yeah, okay, that's interesting. So that reduces the amount we can actually bring back somewhat then. Okay, well, let's get all of that unpaused. And then let's also build a... It can hold 1,000. I don't know if I need it to hold 1,000. That's going to be an insane amount. It only needs 187. So if we get a unit storage, these store 200. That's enough to do the contract. So you are going to be vehicle parts, Mark II. And I want trucks to put... Do you know what? Just keep it full. Haul truck is struggling to find a destination it can reach. Is that because you've been stupid? No, you're just trying to reach stupid things. Yeah, you'll sort yourself out. You're okay. We have a low supply of steel, but we now have full mechanical parts. So that's good. That's good. The steel should start backing up in a moment. This isn't producing anything, so it has no molten steel. This has no molten iron. This... And also... And then you... Connect to there. And you and you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now that's going to start producing extra steel, like we wanted in the first place. You're still building loads of construction parts because we are down quite heavily on those, but that's fine. We are not researching anything, but it's not a lot to research. Obviously, we have these again, but that's now costing 4,000. We could do this, but we're going to need that for that anyway. That costs 6,000. We can't do that till we get electronics 3. We can't do those until we get that research lab as well. we just need to research it or do we need to build it? Let's research it. Let's find out. Okay. That's all being built. That's lovely. So we need to copy this. Pop that in there and also Unity all of that. You do not have a ship, but there is a ship right here. And I wish there was a way to take the ship off. Say don't ship. Don't be a ship. But there isn't, so we'll do that instead. And we'll unpause you, which will hopefully get you moving. If we Unity that, so we actually get rid of it, off you go. And then you should have a ship coming in a moment. You do not have any vehicle parts yet. We do have a vehicle part to store, don't we? Yes, we do. We are just currently filling up with vehicle parts 3, which is fine. You are low on fuel. That is fine. We can fix that little problem by coming off of here at height 5, bringing you to there and over to here and then to here and then connecting you in, and we'll Unity that so that you get fuel automatically. I have no idea what they are. Let's get rid of those. And then in terms of the diesel oil, we are currently processing 120. If we added another 2, we'd be processing 240. This pipe carries 200. So we are going to want to, where did we come off of? There. So we are going to want to come off of here, just so I can get a marker of where we are. We're going to want to break this temporarily, and we're going to want to get rid of that. Oh, I didn't actually want to build that. We are going to want to get a fluid balancer. Which we're going to pop in there. We're going to Unity that so that's built. Then we want a Mark III pipe to come from here at height 5 to here and into there. And then we want to prioritize that input. And a Mark III pipe can carry 450, which is enough to run all of them. That should be absolutely fine. And then we need to upgrade this pipe, which is possibly a good time to fix this, but I'm not going to. And then we need to upgrade this pipe. And that goes into here. And then we're going to need to think about upgrading this pipe, but we're not going to do that section yet. We're not going to do that section yet. You still don't have any fuel? Your fuel's on the way. It's getting there. It's just it's a wee little pipe. It's a wee little pipe. That's what you get. Okay. Cargo ship's low on fuel. It's filling. It's filling. Just give it a chance. Okay. This is still empty. This is still empty. Does that mean we're struggling to produce rubber because we don't have enough naphtha or excess diesel? Sort of, yes. Getting a little bit is probably enough. We have no flattenator things to mine, which means all of that surface rock, there's maybe a fraction there, but we'll find that out later, I guess, is gone. So if we, well, first of all, let's edit this area and put you here. Then we're going to move this pipe. And we're going to, oh, we can't go back all the way. Okay. So if we come from like... I do want to go all the way up to that, really. And we're going to get rid of you all the way to there. In fact, a bit more than that, I think. We want to go to like there. And then we want a Mark II pipe. It's coming at height 5. It's going to come all the way over here. And then it's going to come stupid routes up around this mountainside here. Which I guess at some point is probably going to go. Keep clicking and it's like, no, you can't do that. Like that. Hopefully that'll be out of the way enough. They are going to start flattening along here. And then if we come over... So these guys should be fine to dump dirt because they are literally just dumping it into boxes. So I don't need to change those. So if I now build the control tower I deleted before, you are going to be the dirt dumpinator. Was the lesson like that, I think? I don't want you to have anything assigned. You're only going to dump dirt, and you're going to notify me if you have no dirt. And then I'm going to draw you an area, which is going to be here. And then I'm going to say, get rid of all of that. And then dump all of this flat. And we're going to see if I have even the foggiest idea of how dumping works. We've got a lot of trucks beelining up here. Or they're all going up here. That's okay. I want to see a truck dump rock in there. Nope. No, you're all going to this one, which is fine. I want to see... Oh, I thought I saw a truck come from miles away. What, are you carrying wood? Why are you carrying wood to these places? Oh, because you're refueling. Okay, right. Fine. I want to see a truck pick up dirt and then dump it in there. That's not what I want to see. Now, it could be that it just hasn't had enough time to sort itself out, but you're also dumping dirt over there. But you are dumping dirt over here. So we do have trucks dumping dirt over here. And it looks like they are only dumping dirt. I'm not seeing anything else coming up. So I think that's worked. I think what's happened... Yes, because the ones which have got... So if I say... No, because that does apply to just that, isn't it? So we shouldn't be seeing any more dirt get dumped in here. Your rock. Someone can pick up some dirt from here. You. Yeah, see, you are going over here? What? Oh. That's because they're digging stuff out and then you are continuing to dump it. So now you're going to go dump it over there. Yeah, don't quite have a full understanding of the dumping mechanics, but what we have done is we've told this tower... Don't do it. No! Okay, I have no idea how the dumping mechanics work. We have shown that. We have shown that. So I'm going to get rid of this. And I'm going to add in some mining designations. And we're going to get rid of that again. And that little bit there. And probably that bit there. Maybe that bit there. And then I'm going to try to remember to watch a video on how dumping designations work. How do we get them only dumping certain materials? Clearly, I don't understand it. In the meantime, just dump stuff wherever you like. Just dig that out, that's fine. We should have enough room there. If we have a look at farms. Where are they digging back to? About there. Yeah, not quite enough for 2 in that orientation. So we need to figure that out before we start doing that. But that's fine. We have no housing available. That's also fine because we can upgrade you. Although we are almost out of housing. So what I do need to do quite rapidly is get this filled in and get this dug down deeper. So right now the ramp for this is here. I think we need to change that, and this will probably be the last thing we do now. So we are going to come over here and we are going to say do a leveling designation up to there. That's where the new ramp is going to be. We are then going to get rid of all of this, just so we know that it's gone, and all of this, and all of this. And we're going to say, where do we need to dig iron out to make sure this is going to be safe? So we have a tiny little smidgen of iron. This needs to be a mining designation now, of iron in these hills here. So we need to dig this out. I think that covers all that. Obviously, we also need to go down another level over here. So let's come over here and say we'll do 6 here. Is that already sloping down? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, I think I don't know. Yeah, because you shouldn't be there. So I think we're going to cut off access to that wall bit there. But that's fine because we'll just make that -6 as well. Although I think it looks like we ramped it in there anyway, which wouldn't have helped anyone. And we've done it again. Stop. Stop doing that. I cannot for the life of me figure out why it suddenly does that. I'm in flat mode. Stay in flat mode. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. If I just do like all of that. So definitely excessive, but whatever. So if we can get rid of all this iron here, we can then start dumping this as like a priority, and maybe that bit there as well. Okay. And then we are going to change this so it is only focusing on, excuse me, on this bit to start, because that is urgent, urgent, urgent. And then we're going to wonder what this box is. Oh, that was just the old one, I think. Yes, okay, cool. So they're going to start digging out this now, and they're going to start doing a little bit of dumping, and that's going to be that done. Right. We are still super, super busy with trucks. That's fine. You have no vehicle parts still? That's fine. That's because we are using them all up. Food is not backing up. That's fine there. All of the belts apart from... What is this one? Bread. We might actually be running low on bread. We are running on. And tofu. Oh. Oh. Yeah, so tofu we have none of. We still have a lot of bread, but tofu we are basically out of. And they can be upgraded again. So maybe as a short-term solution, we say the ones which are growing soybeans, you are upgraded. Make more soybeans. Take more water. We also have soybeans here, so let's upgrade this one. We also have soybeans here, so let's upgrade this one. We don't there. We don't there. So if we look for any other wheat ones, let's upgrade those as well. And that should be fine. Well, fine's a strong word. Should improve the situation. Bread in particular seems like it is a in a conundrum. How do these new ones look? Oh, they are so much better. Oh, they are so much nicer. Oh. Oh, sweet merciful Lord, that is beautiful. I don't want any of these old ones anymore. Look how shiny they are. Oh. Yeah, you're gone. You're gone. Absolutely unnecessary. It's going to have a potentially significant drain on our water, but get out of here. I'm actually at the point where I've run out of something. Possibly both things. Definitely construction parts. We still aren't having any steel back up in storage, which is slightly concerning to me. I suppose it's because we are still making so many vehicle parts and stuff. This should be backing up now, which it is. But we might have seen vehicle parts get stored over here. Yes, some. Not quite enough, but some. You are struggling to find a destination. It's because you're being stupid. I'm going to ignore you. Look at this, though. Oh, this is huge. Oh, man, I could not be happier with that. I might even get rid of this for the moment. We can clear that up. I still want them working on this because that is important to us, but that's also important for a future purpose. I love the fact we just carved a hole through the mountain. That's amazing. But yeah, this is looking just amazing. We are still incredibly busy, but I would like to see... it'd be nice if we could tell this not to store 1,000. Because that's... I mean, that's excessive. That's beyond excessive. But hey, what are you going to do, I suppose? They are busy digging out the ramp. Is it looking like a ramp? It is looking like a ramp. Excellent. Then we'll move them to get rid of this bit over here. Hopefully start filling in this so we can start getting more housing. Because that's a problem. get the rest of these upgraded to these beautiful, beautiful greenhouses. So it's about time we finished up then. So how are we looking? Steel, not steel. Nuclear power is looking wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We have got all the power we could need at the moment. This is looking fantastic. These are all burning and generating extra water. The water tank is full and it looks like it is bringing in excess water rather than producing enough water. Which is fine. I wasn't expecting this to be a water positive solution. That would be weird. But this should hopefully be producing enough water that it is yet. Also sending water up here, which is fine. And it looks like that is not even able to send up all the water that it possibly can. It's also fine. Cool. Even though we now have a heavier drain on our water because of these, we just got one more of these to go. We just need those construction parts. How close do you think we might be to that? Not very, because you're relying on steel, which is being prioritized to go into the mechanical parts. And we obviously do not have enough. I don't care about the tree planter, that's fine. Do we need them on getting the next steel storage up and running? But then that's going to be a pain just in terms of the oxygen, isn't it, I think? If you're doing those two... No, wait. Alright, so there's yeah, those two and those two are fed from those two. So I was going to get another one of these. I'd have to get another oxygen generator up and running. Because I can't really do these two, because those two are connected to the same mixer that does those. Whereas these are at least fed by this mixer. And then these two are fed by these three small ones. So I'd rather use the same mixer that's already there and use those two, but that means getting one of these oxygens up and running. Which is fine, and I think maybe we might need to do that. Because steel is clearly a problem. So you know what? Oh, it's all going to be construction parts. Yeah. Construction parts 3. That we are clearly struggling to get into store. Clearly. But I mean, that's almost there. Okay, so today, nuclear power up and running, looking fantastic. We have paused all of this, so we are no longer generating anywhere near as much steam as we were before, which is great. I'd like to see that these start filling up a little bit in that case. That would be lovely as well. I might... Am I going to touch any of this? No, I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. If we have... It's only going to go into these if these storages are full, so it shouldn't really matter. What else is going on? We have started prepping this area for farms. We're going to have to dig that out another layer down as well. We're going to make this like our medical production area. We're going to build all the first aid kits we need for stuff. This has run out of stuff to mine, which is fine. We were expecting that to happen quite quickly. You can now come over here. There you go. So we should have a lovely ramp up here now, nice and out of the way. There's a tiny bit of iron there. That's not going to bother the ramp. There's nothing else there. So yeah, we need to get this dug out so we can start dumping this. We have started filling in the old coal mine because that is now completely empty. That is looking fantastic. We have expanded this copper mine a little bit. We have added a new copper mine into play. Which is absolutely full, which is absolutely fine, but that is there should we need it, and we did briefly need it. I think that just about covers everything, right? And there's a lot of other stuff we would like to do. We'd like to start carving out this mountain here as well, get that flattened out to a 4, finish flattening out this top bit up here. That's almost there. And we're going to start getting into the iron bit there anyway at some point. And start filling in this so we can build more housing, because we are now out of housing. So we need to get that upgraded. But we do also have fully upgraded greenhouses now. And they look just beautiful. They look absolutely beautiful. I should have done this, 1,000 years ago. It looks so nice like that. I genuinely could not be happier. Hopefully we will start to see that bringing in more wheat and more soybeans so that we are actually seeing more bread being made. Because right now that is a concern for us. Do we have a situation where... Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. So this is kicking wheat into here, but this only holds 30 wheat. Enough to do 2 runs. No, that's 8 wheat every 30 seconds. It doesn't hold a lot of wheat is what I'm saying. We wouldn't want to see any wheat going across this belt. But we are. And we don't want that. We're probably seeing the same with the soy. I mean, not this time. We're struggling to get this belt moving fast enough for some reason. Because that's a Mark 1. And that's a Mark 2. So let's change that. Yeah, I wonder if we need to put some storage in here. Just to act as like a secondary buffer, because I do not want that happening. If we put... Oh, it's just not going to quite fit, is it? Oh, that's very annoying. Okay, if we put that there, and then we took a Mark II loose belt. We connected this into here, and then this is going to complain. So if we get rid of that temporarily, if we build that and that, and make that a priority, and get rid of that priority. And then we want to come from there, yep, like that, over to there. That's fine. Let's get that built. And then let's immediately upgrade this. Do we need to upgrade that? Probably not. Probably not. So at least now we can get extra wheat into here. There's probably a better solution. And it obviously makes this even messier again. But. Let's upgrade that one as well. It's only a little piddly bit. So we are also seeing this slowing everything up. I think we might be at the point where we have too much corn coming in. But we could... Oh, so I could say we could upgrade that belt, but it's pretty much keeping up. We do just need to keep an eye on this now, because we do have a lot more produce being produced. And if we see belts beginning to significantly back up. Yeah, I think because the soy's got 2 of these and it's so sort of finely balanced, that's not really much of a problem. I would like to start seeing more wheat coming in. You are wheat? No, you're more soybeans. Do we only have 1 wheat farm? I think we only have 1 wheat farm now. And it's wheat and the soybeans. Okay. Anyway, really need to finish up. Yeah, lots of important stuff happened today. It's all looking fantastic. We are getting to a point where we need the next sort of milestone to be working towards. Like we need more housing over here. We need to start thinking about the next tier of electronics. We need to start thinking about doing stuff up here and getting medical supplies in. We should probably at some point think about doing household goods, because I mean that has been how long? How long have we needed household goods? But if we can get this built, then that gives us that extra, or at least get this ready and planned in. We can start putting the attachments on the side and saying that's where that stuff's going to go. I think that'll put us in a better position. I hate seeing this saying extremely busy and then 2 trucks just sat here going, what? What? I've got nothing to do, mate. Nothing to do. What are you talking about? Really winds me up. I don't know why. So you now have enough vehicle parts. You are all assigned to the contract to say, go pick up oil when you have the vehicle parts. And you have the vehicle parts. So why are you not going? I don't understand. I don't understand why that's not going. I don't know. I'm just clicking around trying to think. You have vehicle parts. Vehicle parts have come in. You have enough vehicle parts to trade for oil. Okay, so I need to look up contracts. I need to try and understand how contracts work. Actually, I don't understand how contracts work. I need to try to understand how dumping stuff works so we can do better logistical dumping. And then start thinking about what we're going to do in the future. What's our next big thing? Do we do household goods and stuff and try and make people happy? Do we still not and start worrying about that? Do we need to get more? Do we need to change one of the corns over to wheat? Because clearly, I'm quite happy to say that we've got enough corn coming in. It even looks like fruit might be starting to become a concern, although it's getting handled fast enough-ish. I don't know. We'll think about that next time. Hope you're continuing to enjoy Captain of Industry. If you are, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, all those amazing things. I will see you next time, and as always, thank you very, very much for joining me.